Hello, good evening, good morning. Eto na ako. So, ilan ang mga nauto ko ngayong gabi. Okay, good morning, Elizabeth Marie Clitan. Hi, Charisse. Ako muna yung magta-take over today since you're busy. And hi to Team Velasco. Siyempre, mga usual fans natin. Wala pa ba iba? Bakit gano'n? Nakalagay 0 yung viewer ko. Grabe na eh. Wait lang, sabi ko lang, Idra. Watch me. Watch me. Ayan. So, guys, hello, co-host. Hi, Mitch. Hi, Michelle. Hello. Thank you for dropping by. So, today, since busy si Charisse, ako muna ang uupo at tatao sa aming live stream. Ay, hello, Nuki Oreo. So I'm with my co-host for tonight. So help me welcome him, my ex-boyfriend, David. Ta-da-da!
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. So guys, English muna tayo ngayong gabi ha. Wala munang ano.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so if I need somebody to translate what I want to say, I think Elizabeth Marida Clitan can. Oh, hi, hello, Christina Page. Charisse said hello, co-host.
Hello, Cherise. How are you?
So he is very excited. He feels that he will be famous because he's a talk show. Nakakaloka. So, there, Elizabeth Marida Clitan said, hi, host David. There. So, Tin, alalayan mo naman ako. I might need your help in translating the Tagalog to English. Hello, dear mother. Yan, isa ko pang fan. Who is just right behind me, having a camping. There. Nagka-camping po siya. Hello. Yan. Oh my God. So, David, this is how the live stream goes. So, the host will have to just keep talking and talking and talking. And then some of the viewers, they may want to say anything to us or ask questions or ask some questions also to the other viewers. Yun. Hey, bro. I guess this is your friend David. It's funny upstairs neighbor. Oh, I think I can guess who this is.
It's Sunny.
It's
It's
Sunny.
Sunny. It's the little boy upstairs. He's watching.
Oh,
Hi,
hi
Sunny. How are you?
You're just
Thanks for
upstairs.
joining.
Hi, Sunny. He dressed up. Okay, so tonight, what are we gonna talk about? Is since I have David as my co-host, so we will just be talking more about our relationship. Relationship. So, pwede naman kayong makinig, pwede din naman kayong
Hi,
bumurabel.
Nashlin. Shout out to Nashlin. Nashlin upstairs is watching also.
Hi, Nashlin. How are you? Oh, there's another one. The Cleton clan. Good evening, Isabel Rose. Thank you to the 8 million viewers. There you go. Yeah, we have 8 million viewers. You guys on Discord or what? What does he mean?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so yun nga. Ayan. since kami lang dito ngayon nakaupo, so we will just be sharing anything under the sun about us. So feel free to throw some questions, basta wholesome. We will be glad to answer them to the best we can. Okay? Oh my God, there you go. The first one to throw the question is the Team Velasco channel, who is very
Of
eager to know
course.
about Liv. Charot. So her
Of
question
course.
is, what are the pros and cons of being in LDR? Oh my God. Ang bilis naman ng tanong mo. Pros and cons. Should we answer it now? Maybe, we will have muna a short introduction about us. Um, so David is, I met David in Canada when I went there way back 20, there
14.
2014. Yeah, 2014. So can you, I have a whisperer on my side. David, Michelle says, hi David, good morning. Ta-da-da.
Hi,
No.
Michelle. How are you?
Yeah, so yan, we met when I was there. I think everybody on the call right now is kasi may jujuan siya sa Pilipinas. Okay. Um, so sige, Shigel is very eager to get the answer from us about this LDR thing, the pros and cons. There are a lot of, siguro I would say mostly cons because, being in a relationship, you are supposed to be together. Okay, so you're supposed to be together, but in our case, and most of the cases of the Filipinos out there, they left their families back home here. Um, it's kind of hard. So let's go to the pros muna. Pros. Oh, okay, hold on. So you got a question, David.
What is LDR? Long distance relationship.
I think this is the topic is not for kids. Why did Suki allow them to watch? No, it's about relationships. So yeah, LDR means long distance relationship. So if you're having a relationship with your partner who is out somewhere far away, that's the LDR. Okay. So pros. So I'll go first. I think pros, one of the pros is positive, di ba? Siguro
Uh-oh.
having your, I don't want to say live as a
Uh-oh.
single single life, but living, the freedom is still there. It's just the way of how you will communicate that freedom with your partner. Parang kasi it's a question of trust. It's a question of trust. So yung freedom na yun, you have that freedom to do whatever you want. Kasi wala naman siya, nobody's gonna stop you from going. But of course, there has to be a limit. There has to be some restrictions when it comes to what you want to do as a, to how to exercise that freedom. Yon. So one of the pros I think is that mas madali kang mag-decide kung gagawin mo yung isang bagay. Hindi. Kasi pag kasama mo siya, mabilis ka ring mahihindian. But when you're not together, you can do things, stop, and then later on, if you know that he will say no, you can do it before you tell him. I'm like, oh. Okay. So, David, you have anything to contribute to that? One of the pros that you can share? It's laggy. Hello?
Pros and cons of LDR. Mm,
Pros
there's
first,
to me
pros.
to me there's lots of pros and there's lots of cons. Yeah, hello.
He's laggy.
Uh-oh.
'I can hear you. Go ahead.
1 minute, please. Is it okay now? Okay. Some of the pros. Uh, it's I don't know. I don't know how to explain the pros. The pros is like it's good for me anyway because I get to travel. I get to travel to the Philippines in the wintertime, take long vacations, don't have to worry about you know um, trying to
No,
find places to go in the winter.
you,
Cons is the cons of the LDR is I don't get to be with my family all the time. That's the biggest con about it all. I not being around Chris all the time, not being around Ija all the time. That's the biggest con for me. But
no,
but
I
the
think
okay, go ahead.
pros mean what is the advantage? Like what is a positive thing about being away from your partner?
Is there positive thing about being away from my partner? I don't have any positive things. Uh,
Of course there is.
nothing. Of
I know
course there
what
is. Yeah, yeah. I guess.
freedom.
Yeah, yeah. That's the biggest one. We do have a lot of freedom. We have a lot of freedom to do what we want. What time we have better time management when we're away from each other because we don't have to depend on our partner to be willing to do things when we want to do things. If we want to go out and hang with our friends, it's not a question of whether it's going to be. It just we can do it whenever we want. So the pros, so big positive pros is we don't have each other holding each other back to do to do to do certain things like um, to do friend things or family things. We can just go and do whatever with that freedom. So freedom of not being stuck is a easy way to say it.
I think I think one of the pros that you would want to share is that you can sleep anytime you want because when we're together, I won't let you sleep anytime. I would always like, for example,
Yeah,
in the morning when you wake up, if we are together, like 7 a.m., 8 a.m., I would really call him out and then say, "Hey, it's already 7. It's already 8 o'clock. You have to get up and start the day." But if we're not together, he would he would just leave as long as he wants.
absolutely. That is a pro. That's definitely a pro. Being able to being able to sleep in, not have to wake up whenever I'm told to. So,
Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
there's a
that's
question from Yuki Oreo. Do you guys like being in a relationship like this, or do you guys miss each other a lot? Just asking. Well, we don't want, of course. There's no couple who wouldn't want to be together, right? That's why you get married. You want to be in a relationship because you wanted to be with that person almost all the time. But in some case, like for us, it's not possible to be together at this time. There are still a lot of factors or things to consider before we can really finally get together for good. Do we miss each other? Of course.
that's a given.
Yeah, that's a valid question, Yuki. But yeah, of course, we really miss each other. That's why we are so thankful that we have this kind of communication that we can do every time that we miss each other. Constant calling and all, and we can see each other even if we're not together. So that's a big help. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God for modern technology.
Or else we're all gonna be crazy, right? So, and it helps, and I think it helps a lot. It helps not just us, but most of the people out there who are in the same situation as we are. I think having this technology where you can see the other person on the other end, it helps us keep the bond instead of just when even if you're talking on the phone but you don't see the person, it's a different thing. You wouldn't feel the maybe you would feel, but it is less and you can feel less sincerity when if you compare it to talking to that person while seeing him or her. So yeah. Eh, ang hirap. Nanonosebleed na ako.
Anyway, to,
Parang
to
nagsisisihan
go
ko na.
further on that, you can see the person's emotion in their eyes. You can't hear emotion over a phone or through a text. So having the modern technology of being able to see each other and see what we feel instead of just feeling what we feel, it's a big help. It's a big help on our relationship for sure. For sure. I know it would be difficult if I couldn't see. If I know for us both, it would be very difficult if we couldn't see each other. Can't see that feeling.
Yeah. So Shigale, were we able to answer your questions or do you want to elaborate more? Because Shigale is a very aspiring LDR couple. Tama ba? Yeah, there. So, since we don't have other questions pa, we prepared, I asked David to prepare some questions that he wants to ask me, and I also prepared few to ask him. So this is just for fun, and let's just keep the ball rolling. But if you have anything in mind that you want to answer, I mean, you want to ask us, feel free. Basta wholesome ha, walang achacha.
Please put it in English.
No, rated PG. Rated PG. Okay, so to start, I think most of you like si Michelle, si Shigil, si Charisse, si Tin. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you have met Christine or Tin Dicena in SFC. Can't remember her.
Maybe, maybe.
So I think most of the 9 people here they know our story when we met back in 2014 and how the relationship developed until we ended up together. So maybe we don't need to elaborate further how we went through this relationship until we get to where we are right now. So yun. Okay, so let's start. Oh my god. Who's gonna throw a question first?
I'll throw the first question because I can get this one out of the way, and it's a good one. In uh, Chris isn't fond of animals. She's not a very big pet lover, so she got Idra a dog for her birthday, and I want to know how she really feels about having a pet in the house.
Oh my god. To be honest, yeah, I'm not a pet lover at all. I never dreamt of having a pet in the house, especially dogs or cats. Though we grew up, hold the question first. Though we grew up with the dog in the house in the province. Ako pa lang, it's my choice not to have one on my own. Kasi I feel that I'm not ready to take care of a dog or any pet at all. Siguro fish is okay, fish, bird, kasi you just put them in the cage or put them in the fish bowl and they're good. You don't need to, give them bath or anything like that. But yun, I'm not a pet lover. But when I met David is a big animal lover. Like really, I thinking ko nga ano eh, he can talk to every animal that he encounter. And I feel like the reason why he fell in love because me because of my animalistic. Tanga lang. So, so yun, he was a big um part of my decision making when I got my first we got our first pet. So siya yung ano I think also my daughter she learned this or she adapted um what do you call it interest in having a pet or especially a puppy. Dun siya talaga na humaling and David was able to teach her properly on how to pet a dog or a cat, yung mga ganon, yung paano niya nakita na hindi siya kakagatin, ng what she needs to do not to, so not to scare the dogs away or something like that. So doon niya natutunan and later on parang nakita ko naman that there is already an improvement and since mag-isa lang naman si Itra and she has no siblings, yun, I've decided to just get a puppy for her birthday last time. So having a pet is, uh, well, it's a small impact to me kasi parang, ano ba yun? It's additional task eh. Though I'm not the one really doing it to the dog, you, you know, feeding him or giving him a bath, ganyan. Meron akong kasama si Mel. Siya yung mostly hands-on sa puppy and Peter also. So, sila yon. But for me, having a dog right now around, it's additional, like, part of the family. She has a new playmate, and it's so cute to have a puppy running around and trying to, I don't know the exact term, but having fun, giving you fun. So when the puppy comes closer to you and try to cuddle, something like that, it's so cute and it feels good. Yeah, but it's a lot of work. That's what I know. It's a lot of work, and it's a costly. It's costly. Like every time either try to pull the dog, I would say stop because if if one bone breaks, oh my god, I cannot take him to the vet because it's expensive. So yeah, that's my and I think David David has a new pet and maybe while David is getting maybe we can show them, oh my god, Gavin is here. Kim
Yes,
Velasco, hold your question first, please. So Gavin, welcome Gavin. We miss you. How about a sloth for a pet? Oh, how
I
about
would.
a cow?
I actually, Gavin, I would love to have a sloth for a pet. That would be so cool. That would be the coolest thing ever.
No, I think Gavin wants to have a cow.
A cow? Of course he
Like
would. He's a
a
cowboy.
cat.
Here, this this
So
this
there,
happens to be my newest
yeah,
member of
that's
the family.
pet.
This
And
this is a two-year old ball python, and she's very friendly. She's very lovable, and Idra actually does love it. She thinks it's pretty cool. But this is my
I
newest pet,
yeah, that's his
so
pet.
she's uh, she's pretty friendly.
I don't like I don't like that really. So that's Mia, right?
Her
So
name is
that's the
Mia. Her name is Mia. She's got about 4 to 4.5 feet long. Right now, she's just around 3 feet, and yeah. So I know Chris
that's
doesn't like this.
I don't like
Absolutely
them.
not. But you know, this should cover. Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, she's pretty beautiful. She's got some really nice colors.
Yeah, but I don't like it. But anyway, put it away. I don't like seeing it at all. Especially the head. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Shigel's question.
Absolutely.
Yeah, from Team Velasco channel. Wait, there's the question. Are you guys planning to settle here? Here, you mean in Canada or in the Philippines? I will let David answer that because he knows my answer. You gotta read that question and answer it.
Are you guys planning to settle? Actually, I I would like to settle in the Philippines over bringing Chris and Nidra here. I would I would sooner go there and make something out of it. I I don't know. I enjoy the weather there, and I love the country. The country's beautiful,
Mm.
and I don't like winter. So that pretty much
Yeah,
sums up.
actually, syempre, very common yan, no, sa Filipinos. When you married a foreigner, they would always think that you will leave the country and settle wherever the spouse is. Most likely sa ibang bansa talaga kayo magse-settle down. But for me, syempre ako, to be honest, I wanted to settle down there because of the a lot of privilege and alam naman natin lahat, all of us wants to go away from Philippines. But come to think of it, feeling ko, mas magaan yung buhay. It's easier to live here, lalo na if you are not really well off when you settle down there. I mean, I can see that we will need to work really hard there and at the same time take care of each of our own. Parang mahirap, parang dito mas madaling mag-settle down because yun nga, ano na, parang I mean, this is where I grew up, this is where I used to live and going far away from my parents who are already old, that's something that really stopping me. Gusto ko mang umalis. Mas pipiliin ko pa rin siguro na mas malapit sa kanila. Yan. Because of my family din. Kasi marami na akong, I have brothers and sisters who are away. So if I will also go away, parang, I don't know, yun lang. Peter said it's a setbacks. Separation anxiety. So yun. So most likely we will settle here because David doesn't like the weather there. Siguro ano lang, spending vacations every now and then there. Yun, visiting. Yeah. So I hope we answered your question, Team Velasco. David, animal whisperer. Oo, yan. Yan yung una ko naisip when I saw him talking to a dog. My God, he's
So,
an animal.
some of the people in the Philippines. There's a park where Chris works. It's called
Mm-mm.
Burgess Circle.
We're
There's
yeah,
a
indeed.
there's a whole bunch of dogs and stuff there when I go with Chris to work, and some of the owners ask if uh if I'm actually a dog whisperer. I've heard that statement before because I can go to any one of the animals and talk to them and pet them, and yeah, it's
Mm.
it's pretty funny.
Pag nandito siya sa Philippines, he would always pag nasa work ako, so sasama siya sa akin sa BGC and then all day long pupunta siya ng Burger Circle kasi maraming puppies doon and then punta siya ng Bandang Siang kasi marami namang cats doon. So going back and forth lang siya. Before I go, sa afternoon pag break time ko, nandun din siya, doon ko siya makikita sa park na yun because all the puppies are there with their yayas and all. Friends na sila kasi kilala na siya ng mga nagpupunta doon na may mga puppies. So, mahilig talaga siya. And yeah, Cherry said it's therapeutic for sure. Yes, very. Yung makikita mo lang may tumatakbo and yung dog na parang gaganon sa'yo, yung sasampa sa'yo yung gano'n. Tapos gusto nila yung ganyan-ganyan sila when you were rubbing their back. Gusto-gusto nila yon and nakakagaan ng feeling din siya. Very therapeutic.
Yeah, yeah. Teresa's definitely got the hit the nail on the head with that one. Any animal, no matter how bad a mood you're in, how grumpy you feel, how whatever. If the dog or cat comes up to you, wants attention, your mood automatically changes. You're just like,
Mm-mm.
"Oh, it's so cute."
Unless
So
the dog, unless the animal is very smelly or stinky. It's not therapeutic. It's annoying. But anyway, Gavin said, guys, miss you both. And why, of course? Of course.
of course
Girl,
we miss you.
fucking sorry for the term. I hate the
Oh,
cow.
swearing.
Sorry. Yeah. Oh,
Gavin, Gavin.
okay. Michelle here have a question. She has a question. When are you guys planning to be together for good? Oh my God, that's a very, very hard question.
That is a
Um,
hard question.
Ngayon kasi, well, it's pandemic. Pero, we would like, of course, we would like to be together, to be together for good as soon as we can. Pero, hindi pa kami handa. To be honest, we're not ready yet. We need to save more and prepare for that day to come. Kasi mahirap din kasi siyang pauwiin dito na hindi siya handa at hindi rin ako handa. And, we might starve to death. So even pa, we need to save a lot more. So we're planning to really work hard for the next maybe 4 to 5 years. Yeah,
Yeah,
about that.
the 5 year mark is where it
Yeah,
seems to be settling on.
mm,
So
yeah.
really
So
just got to push hard for the next 5 years and
yep,
just try to get there by then. Establish
yes,
a business, something to go on in the Philippines, maybe, so just really push to get what we want.
true. Hi to Sabusa. Tamsak dan po. Thank you po. Salamat sa tamsak. Um, welcome. I'm Chris. I'm Cherie's twin sister, and this guy with me is my ex-boyfriend. Cherie's a Christian. Yeah, ako ay
Ex-boyfriend.
twin.
That's so cute.
Co-host, boyfriend, aka husband. Yep. Okay, so no more question for now. Okay, next. Okay, so you're done with your question. I mean, you have thrown one for me. So I'm gonna throw you a question. Kala mo ikaw lang. Wait
Uh-oh.
lang. Mm. Tararan! So, yung mga nakakakilala po kasi sa amin, nung nag-start kaming mag-date nito, when we started dating, remember? So, I was telling everybody that um, we we met, we did not meet in like a casual meetup sa kung saan man. We met in an online dating site when I was in Canada. But, hi, welcome back. So when I was in Canada, siya online ganyan. Siyempre wala akong trabaho, 'di ba? Nakatambay lang ako sa bahay. So I joined an online dating site. It's not really to look for a serious relationship. It was just merely to talk to people, random people, especially the locals. Siyempre para mas masaya naman and a pastime, killing time to the ganyan. What do Filipino girls say? So, yun,
That's
I met
gum
him
soup.
on, yeah. So I met him on that site. I don't let's not mention the site anymore. I think it's still up, but
Please no.
it's not available here in the Philippines. It's only there. And I think US din, ganyan. So,
Mm.
when I joined that online site, I was dating somebody else. Before I met David, meron akong talagang kinakarir. Si Dale. Dale, what's the name? I told you about Dale, right?
Uh-uh.
So, yun yung talagang kinakarir ko noon. So when I met David, I was not really interested. Siguro I would say like maybe mm, 40% out of 100. I mean, the friendship is just there. Mostly, like, I kept talking to him because we were friends, and that time he was struggling with his work, yung the way, kasi I thought, I think you were a sales, you were dealing in sales, right? Like selling
Yes.
something, whatever. So every
Yes.
time he get into this bad mood that he get a sale on that day, whatever. So he would call me and ask for my advice to cheer him up. So ganun lang yung peg ko na mag ano lang, to cheer him up, to give him encouragement to do more, to do better. You can do it, blah blah blah, and all that stuff that I felt that he needed me for that. So it wasn't really a romantic kind of talk and what do you call that? Maybe relationship, more of a friendship level, because I was really pursuing the other guy. So we were dating. That was my constant date. So every time I had a chance, I go meet that guy. On a, I think weekly or sometimes in yeah. But later on, um, when I went back, I came back here in the Philippines to get Eater, and then when I went back there, um, yun, parang hindi na nag-spark. There was no spark anymore because I've seen that he's not into dealing with kids. So we just I think we just met one time, and I was with Eater. I was with Eater that time, and I never felt the sincerity from him of getting to know my child. Wala yon. As in, it was absent. Um, mm, he didn't show any interest of knowing Indra. He was just talking to me and that's it. Yun, ganun. He didn't even ask questions. He didn't even say anything at all. So that was really a big turn off. Sobrang turned off. So from that time, I said that guy wasn't really the one for it. It won't go through. I mean, walang future to. So tinigilan ko na siya. Yung pantasya ko sa kanya, wala na. Gano'n na siya. So, yun. So David was there. Um, and he's fond of kids. And every time na magmi-meet kami, and I was with Idra, nakikita ko kung, wala lang, nakita ko lang kung gaano siya ka-asikaso dun sa bata. And nilalaro niya, and Idra, they got along well right away. And yun na. So parang doon na ako naging interested sa kanya na parang, uy, may chance siguro to. Weh. Chance. So yun. But anyway, my question that I wanted to ask from you is, so when we were dating in Toronto, diba? Was there any trait that you've seen in me that you got turned off? Like what trait? Anything that did you feel, oh, it's a turn off?
Actually, no. I
Kinikilig ako.
when I first when we first met, the only thing that really bugged me, I'll be honest, the only thing that really bugged me is you didn't tell me your real name. That honestly was the only thing that bothered me. You told me, I don't know, it was, I can't even remember now, Caitlin or something, or Katie,
No,
or I
it
can't,
was China. It was
huh?
China. China.
Gina, that's it. Yeah,
Ano
it was something
China.
way off,
Chena. That's always my handle whenever every time
and then
I join a online.
when we first met up and you had coffee and it said Chris, I was just like, huh? So I was lost. That was really the only thing that it was just like, well, she lies to me once, you know, because I based it on a lie because it was not real, right? So it just, but after, once I started to get to know her a lot more, it never, there was nothing. I
But
was attracted to Chris right away. There was no, yeah, there
woohoo,
was,
I'm in
I,
here.
yeah, it was all right from the very beginning. It was like love at
No,
first
because
sight kind of thing. It was one of
no,
those kind of things.
hold on. That name, Of course, it's understandable. When you go on an online dating site, you don't really put
Uh-huh.
your full name or your real name there. You have a handle. You use a nickname or something to hide your name. But yeah, when we met the first our first meetup, so he knew that my name was Gina, and then I had a I got my coffee, and the name on the coffee cup was Chris. I was like, oh my
Whoops.
god. I was trying to hide the name because he would notice that the name on the cup was Chris, and my name that he knew was Gina. And that time, I wasn't really ready to, give more information about myself. So I was kind of hesitant to show him my real name or tell him my real name. He already saw it. That was so funny. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No turn off. That's, oh my god. I'm so
No,
perfect.
no turn off. No turn off. Nothing. There was nothing. Just the name thing was the only thing that ever bothered me. But I got over that real quick.
Mimi, so I will answer the same question because I I have a you have a I thrown a question to you, so I'm gonna answer the same question. Turn off. Yes, there was one. Can you guess it?
Yeah,
Can no 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 no.
I
Okay,
think.
go go guess.
Yeah,
Guess again. Try to guess.
I think that the one for her was probably that I was a smoker. I smoked cigarettes and I smelled like cigarettes and it probably
Yeah,
stinky. So
yeah.
that was probably
Oh
a
my
big
god.
part or a big turn off
Yes,
right away.
that.
But you know, a few months in, I guess after I met Idra, I stopped smoking, and I started using the vape and vaping, and it's been a lot better. At least then
Yeah.
it helped us.
Right. So yes, it was a major turn off for me because I never smoke. I don't smoke, so I don't like the smell of, especially when you breathe the smell from smoke. I don't like that. So one
Mm-mm.
time we were in the bus. I think we went to Mississauga. Remember when we went to buy the
Oh, yeah.
Yusana thing? So we went
Mm-hmm.
there, and then we were on the way back, and we were in on the bus, and we were talking. So he was sitting right beside me, and I can really smell the smoke coming out of his mouth every time he speaks. I can't breathe. I don't like, and I think I can remember that I straight tell. I right away told you that I don't like that smell. Like I was very blunt about it, and I said you gotta chew gum or chew candy just to, you know, get rid of the smell because I didn't really want it. So I
Mm-hmm.
think he tried his best to eliminate that smell from his mouth. I don't like that. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. That's the only thing I can remember other than the
Yeah.
50 months. I'm kidding. So Suki said, "What do Filipino girls like?" Like me. I'm a Filipino girl, so like me.
Suki is looking for a Filipino wife, and
Oh,
that's what he's kind of looking for. He wants someone that's like my wife, like Chris.
so
So he's looking for a Filipina single. He's but yeah, that pretty much. He's just looking for a woman that will treat him good.
actually, to be honest, it's not specifically a trait of a Filipino. It depends. Like there are Filipinos. I mean, even if you try different race, not Filipino but Asian, it just depends on the person, really, right?
Uh-huh.
Maybe the most specific calling. Chavi said calling Shigeo,
Cherries,
Christina.
Christina, and Michelle,
Yeah, Suki, they're all single and available. So I
and
think
they
I'm
all live
gonna,
here.
yes, and they're all there. So who wants to go on a date? Yeah, staging team. Yes. Yeah, they're all bachelorette.
There you go. Suki, you have a choice.
He's a landlord. So,
Yeah.
alam na. Mga te, pana ito. Um,
Contact me for bookings. All right.
what was that?
Cherries. Contact me for bookings.
Bug.
What?
Bug. Mama sa. Gagi to. Okay. Bookings. I get 10% commission. Okay. So I think I will put up a dating site. Yeah,
Official dating sites.
dating site. So hello to all our 11 million 11 million viewers. Thank you for dropping by and staying with us. Okay, so maybe you wanna ask me a question if you want to. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Oh, Wyland asked a
Oh,
question. What
why?
is your
Hi, why?
Hi Y
Welcome.
shout out? What's your biggest strength in your relationship?
Strength? Oh my God, strength. Ang hirap naman yan, friend. Ang hirap sagutin. Wala akong strength. I don't have any strength. Ano ba? Idra said
What's your
she's the strength.
biggest strength? I'll start, I guess. The biggest strength in our for me in our relationship is just Chris. She keeps everything tight knit. She keeps everything balanced. She she keeps me on my toes. So yeah, the biggest strength in our relationship is Chris. I would say it's Chris. She,
Well,
she's the one that's always keeps it alive. Keeps it
always the one who keeps
yeah.
pulling his
For
leg
me
back to
anyway,
the
that's for
ground.
me. She's
Well,
the
it's a two-way, babe. I
she's the
think it's a
heart.
two-way. Maybe yes, yes, my hair is too long right now. So, haba ng hair ko, diba? So, yeah, maybe yes, I'm that person in the relationship. But of course, the relationship will be strong if I'll be like this, but you won't follow.
Mm,
So it's a two-way. So I'm the one
of course.
telling, and he's just the one following. I think the biggest strength in the relationship is I'm the boss.
Yeah, no. It is mutual. It's mutual. We both listen to each other. Like if something for it's for like exactly what she said. If I don't listen, then it makes it difficult. If there's something she says that I need to hear, then I follow it, and it goes both ways, the other way around too. If something she needs to hear from me, I tell her, and she listens, and that's I guess the strength in our relationship is communication.
Mm-mm.
We can talk to each other
Communication
about
in
anything,
the
and it doesn't matter.
morning and in the evening.
Yeah, it's a
And
big part of it.
I think and the honesty and being being trustworthy. Yun. That's also
Mm,
a strength. Kung wala yun, mahirap talaga, 'di ba? Even with you and Gav, alam natin pareho na like you are also in the LDR right now. So, yun. The honesty and the trust and the faithfulness really play a big role in the yeah. Okay. There. So, thanks Y. Thanks for dropping by and for asking.
stay tuned. Keep asking questions.
So, I mean,
So
hold on,
the young lad upstairs is asking when he gets to meet Chris. And
when will you
when do I get to meet Chris? Well, you can soon. I hope.
yeah, we
this
wanted
pen this
actually we
pandemic is really playing a damper on all of our plans. Like Uh, there was actually a plan in motion for Chris and EJ to come this past May, like the next May. No, wait, last year in May. Due to the pandemic, due to this pandemic, everything got kind of canceled and shut down. I was gonna bring them over for a month or so. So we were gonna make a trip here and then go to the US and trip there, but because of the coronavirus, it kind of stopped everything, and our plan in motion kind of got stopped for this year. So maybe in next year or two, I'm hoping that plan can be revised and can come visit.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So we were planning actually to visit this year, but this happened, and so like right now we don't know. We don't know what the future holds, but we'll just hope soon to be okay. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. This pandemic, the world pandemic, has pretty much destroyed a lot of plans for everybody. So yeah, hopefully in the next year or two, when everything gets all cleaned up, we can get it back in motion.
Yeah, I'm busy for 7 hours a day. I mean, I got school.
I know,
So
not school, video games.
oh yeah, video games.
He likes
Okay.
he likes he's a Fortnite player. The young lad upstairs, he likes to play Fortnite. So EJ, you have a playing partner. If you ever played on Fortnite, he would play against you all the time.
Okay, so throw question then. Michelle said we should meet up when you come. Yes, of course. Grabe, sobrang na-miss ko na dyan. Oo, 3 years old. Ida was 3 years old when we were there, the last time we were there, and she's now 9 years old. So imagine that was 6 years ago. So I know there like a lot of things have ongoing right now. Like when we were there were construction going on, but now I think iba na talaga. 'Di ba, no? Pagka pinapakita sa akin ito when he's driving and he's showing me the road that we used to pass through, parang iba na talaga, iba na. Kahit yung sa may placing siya, nakakatuwa. So, yeah, I'm excited to go back there and visit everyone, see everyone again. Ay, nakakatuwa. Sayang talaga magka-pandemic.
That's
Yeah,
yeah, and meet some new people.
yep. Oo, kasi I haven't met his whole family. Ang na-meet ko pa lang, I was able to meet Selena, his sister, and then Nick. I met Nick already.
Yeah,
Darian, yes, and you. Who else? I think that's it. So I
yeah.
wanted to meet
You have to
mom.
meet. You have to meet mom, and you have to meet the other brothers and sisters.
Yeah. So yun.
Yeah,
So hopefully, we're praying that everything's gonna go back to normal and safe ulit to travel. Maybe next year, who knows, diba? So we'll just keep praying and keep our fingers crossed. Okay, so next, do you wanna have
next question.
you have a question to me,
Michelle asked a question. Another question.
Shell? I can see
Yeah,
it.
she did. It says, David, how have you been? I've been doing okay. Not so bad, not so good. Stay happy in the middle, and I'm doing okay.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, but he had I'm not sure if you're comfortable sharing this, but David had anxiety when during the lockdown in your area. He had a little bit of anxiety, so but it was okay. Good thing that he can communicate with me anytime, and he has neighbors around him who are willing to help out. So it was addressed immediately, naman. Yeah,
Yeah. Yep.
but it's okay.
It passed, and things are better now.
And then we have another question from Isabel Rose Duck Clayton. What's the best advice you guys can give for those who are not into LDR? Who are not into
Wow.
LDR? Well, of course, if you're not into it and you're not ready and you cannot picture yourself in an LDR kind of relationship, don't don't try it. Because it's a very, very tricky relationship. It will test you to the limit. I mean,
It tests
um,
every boundary, every limit. You have to
it
you
tests
have
your.
to
Go ahead.
you have to be really willing to do it. You're either in or out. There's no middle. You can't be happy in the middle of this. With a long distance relationship, you're either all in both feet or you just don't do it. That's the best
Yeah.
advice I can give.
Of course, yeah, of course, if you have other choice, not if you have choice of not going into an LDR but have someone, have a relationship with someone who is there around, 'di ba? Go for that. Do not siguro ano na lang, you just don't entertain, or maybe entertain kasi maybe it's your destiny. You can really tell. Like for me, I never imagined myself getting into an LDR or getting married into someone from far away from home. So, yun. So, siguro pag dumating ka lang sa point na yun, medyo i-assess mo na yung sarili mo kung kakayanin mo ba talaga. Or how, I think it also a test of how interested you are in the person that you're gonna date. Kasi if it's a long distance, there will be a lot of times where you are questioning the other person. Sometimes lack of communication will really push you to the limit. It will let you think of negative thoughts, bring you negative thoughts. For example, when we were starting to have that LDR, um, very, yung anxiety na, what is he doing right now? Where is he? If he wouldn't let me know when he's home. For example, I know that he is out at work, and then at night he came home, and then he did not tell me that he's home. He's not. I don't know what's going on. I freak out. Like I can't sleep. I cannot. So many things are going through my mind right away. Like maybe he's out with someone. Maybe he's out with his friends and he didn't tell me. Maybe he's drunk. Maybe he got into car accident. Maybe he's like this. So yun, nakakabuang talaga siya. That's why when when we were going through that phase ng relationship namin in an LDR, I told David that communication is very important. I'm not into like stopping him of going to his friends or meeting somebody else or whatever. It's not like that. All I'm asking what it was, tell me where you are, tell me who are you with, and tell me if you're home, if you're safe, so that I will not think of anything else. I can picture in my mind where you are. I can picture where you're at work. Tapos 12 midnight, come 12 midnight, I didn't get any message at all. That will make me think that maybe you are hiding things from me, you know. So mahirap. It's very hard. It's a complicated thing. But of course, along the way, we have already um and build the trust and the trust in the relationship, and we have almost memorized what do we do every day. So especially this time now, you're just stuck at home. I'm stuck at home, so he knows I'm home all the time. And every time I go out, I'm gonna tell him that I'm going out, I'm going to the grocery and all. And then when I come home, I text him. And same with him, he would say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the grocery." Tapos pag uwi niya, he would text me that I'm home para alam ko na nasa bahay siya. Kasi pag wala, and yeah, so many things will happen. And that will strike a fight, like a war. David knows that. But it still happens to us. It just happened yesterday.
Yesterday, good example. I came home and I passed out. I was so tired from work. I just went to sleep. I didn't send a message that I was home, and then I got like 6 text messages at 9:30 when I woke up. It's like, oh crap, yeah, sorry, I'm home. I fell
Ganun,
asleep.
diba? Kasi I
Sometimes
was
even
thinking
also,
you were at work, and then I expect that by 7, by 6 p.m. you were home, and you text me I'm home, and I just go to sleep. I mean, that's not so hard to do, to just pick up your phone and say I'm home, sleep. That's it. At least I know you're home and you're sleeping. That's it. So
yeah,
yon. those small things
Yeah.
will really bug you big time. So if you're not ready for that and you think it would be really difficult for you to handle, might as well do not go on an LDR. It's very, very, very hard. Yun.
The LDR, the hardest thing in an LDR that even before I tried an LDR when I was younger, and the biggest thing that I always had a difficult problem with was jealousy. I couldn't
Mhm.
get over that jealousy. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. But with Chris, I don't know. There was something about her that just I never got. I got. I can be honest. There was some jealousy times. There was some times, but it was all mostly in the beginning, and it kind of trickled away over time, and it just went away. The more trust I got, the more I really dug into this, the jealousy went away. But
Mm.
that's the hardest thing to get over is jealousy.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Me, I'm not a jealous type. Like I don't get jealous easily. If I don't see it and if I don't really feel it, I won't. Like if you're going out with your friends, I don't get jealous. I mean, I have my friends too,
No,
but there
no.
was, but there, that there were instances where I got jealous and I was, how I am when I get
Oh yeah,
jealous. It's
I, not the jealous type, but there is a moment.
Yeah, there was a moment, and that was a big deal. Like if I wouldn't say that I'm jealous, but once I feel it and I have a strong feeling about it, then I'll say something that you will not like. So it's either, pag nag-jealous kasi ako, you choose. You choose right now. You keep it or you keep me. Ganun ka.
Yeah,
Nothing
yeah.
in between.
There's
Just,
yeah,
you want to
yeah,
keep that? Then keep her. Do not keep me. Ganun lang yun. So,
yeah.
yeah.
That was, but that's it.
Okay, so I think I have another one from Michelle. Do you guys have a time set up to chat and update each other? Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. It's not scheduled, pero we have this already expected time that he will text me or he will call me. So right now, since I am just home and he goes out for work, so since we have different time zones, diba? So when I wake up, hold on, I'm kind of confused. So pag morning nyo, so when he wakes up, he would text me that, he's getting ready for work, blah, 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 blah. And that time, what am I doing that time? It's not my night time. So I'm still working by that time. It's the middle of my shift. So I know that after 1 hour or maybe half an hour after he texts me that he's awake, he's gonna call me. So I know that. And then in before my bedtime, I will also call him very quick to tell him that I'm going to bed, or sometimes I don't call him anymore because I'm so tired and I need to go straight to bed. So I'll just text him that I'm really tired, blah blah blah. Yun, parang alam lang namin kung nasaan kami at ano yung nangyayari. Pero very, like right now, very scheduled na siya. So we don't need to really tell each other what's going on with us, but we know exactly what time he's awake, what time he's going to work, what time I'm awake. Yun, ganun. So there's already a set expectation of the communication coming through. Yes.
Mm, yeah, and then anytime randomly through the day because she works at home, I can call anytime. If I just sometimes at lunchtime if I'm eating lunch, having lunch break, I'll call her. Or randomly 10 o'clock I'll get coffee or whatever and I'll call her. It doesn't matter. Anytime. There's no schedule. Just the morning one is kind of scheduled, but everything after that is just random.
Yep. Okay, so Cherries from Cherries. Yes, Shigale and I are the same. We report to each other. So report din kayo sa isa't isa. Ganda yan, yeah. Practice, that's a practice. Kung Shigel, if you're going on an LDR, then that's a good practice already for you. Reporting to Yon. So, There you go. There you have it. So while we don't have any other questions, you have a question for me, right? Sino na ba? Ako ba or
Me?
you? You are
Oh,
gonna, yeah?
me. Oh,
So
yeah.
you get a question.
Uh, I get asked this a lot from people here. From people here, it's a question that I kind of expected somebody else to ask, but I'm gonna ask it anyway.
To me?
Um, it's for kind of both of us, so you can answer first, and then I'll answer. I get the question asked of how can you stay in an LDR and be faithful?
Faithful. Faithful.
The question I
And
get asked from most people here in Canada, always the same question. LDR, long distance relationship. How do you do it and stay without cheating on me, or stay faithful, or vice versa? How do you know that she's not? So the
um,
question is, how can you stay faithful in a long distance relationship?
first thing first. First thing first. Tama ba yan? Okay. I think yung marriage. Marriage is my number one reason of being faithful. Kasi so when we got married, we promised each other in front of God and in front of our family, parents and family that we're gonna be sticking together for better. Alam mo yun na, yung mga the promises and all. That's very sacred for me, and that's what I am holding on. Every time na, well, I don't get a lot of, I mean, what do you call that? Offers, offers to flirt. No, of not being faithful, yung ganun. Hindi naman ako nalalagay sa ganong sitwasyon ng madalas. Kasi I'm staying home. So, there's, I don't know, siguro by nature of my work, I don't really get the chance to go out and mingle with other people anymore. And I have a child to take care. Medyo hands-on and fully booked. Family and work, I'm fully booked. So I don't have the chance to go out and maybe have social relationship with other people. That's why um the chances of being unfaithful is very, very little. So I think, but for me, to be faithful is to really honor your marriage, honor your marriage, and then have a respect and trust, yeah, respect, more on respect and love for your partner, for your spouse. Yun lang. Those three things are the most important factors for me to stay faithful. And of course, my child. She's one of the siya palagi kapag niloloko ko siya kasi for example, I have a crush on Chris Evans, yung basta Captain America. So, whenever I tell her na crush ko si si Chris Evans, kinikilig ako, she would always react that, why are you doing that? You're married to daddy and you're not supposed to have a crush anymore. It's just a crush. It's a crush. It's not a question of being unfaithful or what. It's a crush and it's nothing. It's nothing. So para sa kanya, siya yung lagi nagre-remind sa akin na kasal ako and you're not supposed to like that's too much. That's so unjust. So yeah, those three things. Yun ang medyo, that's the most important factors for me to keep faithful in the marriage, in your partner. That's the answer. Satisfied?
Good answer. That's a hard follow up. How do you follow that one? No, to remain faithful is just for me to remain faithful. It's just I don't want the end result after the fact. I don't want to feel or make her feel like I've been cheated on in some past relationships, so I know what it feels like and how hard it stings. So I don't want to make her feel that. Number one. Number two, it's not worth it because you have to think about I think about what I can lose. So I would lose her. I would lose Chris. I would lose Idra. I would lose the bond, the commitment, the love. So I think about everything that's bad that could happen, about being unfaithful. So I just stay faithful. I choose to stay faithful instead of being unfaithful because of how it feels and what it would feel like after, because of after the fact.
I think having the marriage bond and also the sort of family, because I have Idra and I have you, so we're sort of family. I think that is most important. When you think about having your family intact, and then you get this what do you call that? I can't really say it. When you get the chance, I mean, for example, you meet somebody that you get I can't really say the word. Yung mga ano ba?
Say it in Tagalog.
No, I can't even say it in Tagalog. That's the thing. Um,
Oh,
the family. Come to think of it, if you ruin the family, you will lose the family that you have built over time. And when you decide to go on another way, it's a new beginning, which is you're gonna start from scratch again, and it's a lot of destruction. Your emotion, the emotional investment, not just the people around you or your family, but for yourself also. You will also be empty at some point, right? When you lose everything.
yes.
Yeah. And Tin, Isabel
Go,
Rose,
go.
yeah, she's so cute pag ganon, yung pagagalitan niya ako pag narinig niya na may crush ako. Nagalit siya sa akin kasi daw married na ako. Yun, Jojo. Hello, Jojo. Temptation. There you go. The temptation. Yes, that's it. Nakaka-relate yan siya.
Avoid avoid temptation is the easiest way.
Mm-mm.
Just avoid it. Stay away from it.
I don't have a lot of temptations though.
Well,
Nothing. Hindi, yun lang, ganon. So,
it's
thank
it's
you
just
for that word. It, yun.
yeah,
Yeah, yun. That's what keep us going, I think. So, stay away from temptations. All of us, di ba? Lahat naman tayo napupunta sa ganong sitwasyon once in a while. But, of course, think about your family and that will keep you away from the temptation. There you go. Ah, okay. So, I'm gonna
ta-da.
throw a question for you
Oh,
na.
there's a question up there. There's a
Which one?
question up there.
Oh, yeah. So, question from Michelle. Do you guys plan to have kids in the future and when it's possible? Oh my god. Yes. No na.
Of
Charot.
course, of course. There's
Yeah.
definitely plans for it.
So you wanted to
There's
have a child.
definitely.
So, si Idra nga, nanghingi na ng kapatid. Wala akong maibigay. Sabi ko, kung nabibili lang yun, bibilin ko na. Joke lang. Yes, and Jojo said, trust is very important. There you go. Very, very, very important. If you trust the person, no issues, right? Yeah.
That's
We'll
right.
talk about that.
Be,
Mhm. So let's address, ano nga, we have kids. Yes, of course. Ako, gusto ko na, 2 years back, I was already talking to him about having a child, of course. Kasi, I'm already in my 40s. Wow, 40 lang. And he's also older than me.
only 3 years.
So, yeah, we want to have kids, but we have difficulties. We are going through some difficulties. And I don't know if
Uh,
David wants to share,
oh
but
yeah, go ahead.
yeah,
I'm pretty open, so
yeah.
I'm pretty
So
easy.
since he's not sensitive about it, he's already what do you call it? He already had a vasectomy years.
Vasectomy. I had a
Yeah,
vasectomy when I was 22 years old.
Mm. So there you go. So he can't really have a child right away. So he has a valid reason for doing that.
So
He's very young.
there are procedures to get it reversed. Yeah. Yeah, there are
Mm-mm.
procedures to get it reversed, and we have looked into it in both Canada and the Philippines. And the in Canada, the OHIP doesn't cover it, so our medical would spend, and it's about 5 times more expensive here.
Mm-mm.
They're asking for in and around $7,000 for the procedure to get done, and in the Philippines, I can get it done for around 3,500. So it's well, I guess half as much, but still, even at half the price, it's just better to get it done. I actually was going COVID-19 this December. I was actually planning to, when I went on vacation, it was the plan was actually to get it fixed, reversed this year. But a lot of things really got messed up this year for us and for, like I said, lots of people because of COVID. And
So
it was part of the plan this year.
mm-mm.
It, it's you got
Maybe
now I
it's
got to
not
wait another year.
yet. Mm. And I'm getting
And we're
older.
getting older. We're
So
not
we're
getting
not
any
sure.
younger.
Yeah, there's that reason, and it's really a challenge for us to have a child immediately. But of course, we keep our faith up there, and we'll see if he wants us to have a child, and he would really allow it in whatever means. So let's just wait and see. And yung procedure, he has to undergo that procedure. But the doctor said it's a very less chance already because it's been 20 years.
21 years. It's been a
21
while.
years already. So it's very long. I think hanggang I can remember the number of
It's
years
still
that it's still high
the percentage of success, even at my age and with the length of time, is still over 60%. So it's it's 60% more than I can now.
So we're still want to take the chance. Yeah, if God permits. Yon. So I hope we answered your question very honestly. Wow.
Very honestly.
Very honestly. Ayan. Okay. So I'm gonna throw a question to you again. Wala akong ma-share question. Ito. Okay. Are you there? Is this
I'm not
speaking?
far.
No. Okay.
I'm
So
always here.
yeah. Um. So when I don't know if I have asked this already, but I know I've seen this, but I want an answer coming from you, straight from you. Okay. So when we were dating already, when we were dating back there in Toronto, there was not much of culture introduction, right? Because we were there. But when the first time you came here, that's when that was when the time you met my family, and of course everybody else, and then the place you're really new to the place. So was there any um, culture shock that you have encountered from the
Culture
very
shock.
beginning of the maybe there are a lot, but most
Actually, yeah,
the worst
there was,
ever.
but not to what people would think. People would think,
Mm,
oh, you're going to a poorer country and blah blah blah. Yeah. So the culture shock wasn't about what it was. The shock that I encountered the most was like the first Chris and I went to a really big mall. Um, uh, yeah, when we went to a really big mall and I seen the shops and stores, and I was shocked. I was like, wow, this is supposed to be a poorer country, but yet it has Rolex and it has Timex and it has this and it has that. The culture shock to me was like, I didn't expect to see that kind of stuff. But for the general part of it, no, I didn't really. I kind of expected what I expected, but when it came to shopping there, I was not expecting what I see. That's what really culture shocked me more than
So
anything.
so you
Was
were
that
shocked.
it was just
So you were shocked that Filipinos loves to shop a lot.
like, no, it was more about what shops were there.
Yeah, but it's not
What
part of the culture. I mean, that's the improvement of the country or whatever you wanna call it. But it's not part of our.
maybe, but I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that kind of shopping, that was really the only thing that I didn't expect. I expected like, you know,
Well, why don't you just focus more on like the way people treat you or the place or maybe
unbelievable. Yeah, like the first time we went to a restaurant. Here's a good example. First time we went to a restaurant, I go to take my tray to the garbage can, and Chris is like, "No, no, no, just leave it. They'll come and get it." It's like, huh? We don't have that kind of service here. Going into a shopping center, another example, going into the shopping center and seeing 10,000 employees over the difference of five. Like you go in and you pick out a nice shirt. You want to pick out a nice shirt. There's a person there that will help you in for that particular brand of clothing, and they know everything about that. We like for we don't have that here. We don't even have anything close to that. If you want a pair of pants, you just go pick out what you want and hope for the best. Like, no, the culture there is the culture difference between there and here is it's very giving there, and here it's very there it's giving and here it's not.
it's
So
we are
it,
more
it's it is
accommodating.
kind of a shock to see it like that. It's just like, wow, this is kind of cool. You get served you get service on a silver platter there all the time in every store or every restaurant. Everything is given to you in
Mm-mm.
abundance. It's just here. We're gonna help you
True.
get whatever you need and do whatever for you.
Yeah.
It's
We
very
are
nice.
we are all service oriented.
Yeah, I really love it. I love the service.
Fix your microphone. Your sound is getting choppy, like a robot thingy. So maybe you wanna log off and log back in
The you're
or start.
you're choppy right now. Your feed is choppy.
Okay, but your sound also is choppy. Okay, it's quits.
Just wait for it.
Okay, so I think we have we have
It's quit.
um we have 37 minutes left. So we're gonna remember the game that we wanted to do. I want to
Is
do
that
that.
better? Does it sound better? The game? Yeah. Okay.
It's like anyway. Okay, so we have actually a game. Since he knows French, I don't know, but I know Tagalog, but he doesn't know. So our common language is English. So we have I asked him to prepare ilan ba? Five? Did I ask you to prepare five? Okay, so we're gonna I will
Hang on.
put the
Yeah.
I will put the choices, the word the words that I can choose from. So he will say a word in French and then I will have to guess what is that in English. I think you have to. Why don't you type it? So I will also try to read it the way I want to read it. No cheating, ah. I mean, no coaching from the audience.
Oh, you can coach. She might need it. I might need it too.
Go ahead. Type it in. And then I'm
Ah,
gonna type it.
oh, I can type here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to type in a word. Mm, start with a really.
Oh, I know.
There. Did it go through?
Where?
Well, I typed it.
I haven't seen it yet. Hold on. Oh, you type in the private chat.
Yeah.
No, type it in
It is.
there,
Okay.
the public chat, so they will also see the letters. And yeah, that's so that is so hard to read. Yeah. Okay, I will try to read and then I will try to guess what that word is. How to read? Toy?
No, that's not it.
Twa? So I
Oh,
got only three answers, ah. I mean three three choices,
three
okay?
tries? Okay.
Yeah, three choices and then three answers that I
Okay.
can. So hirap naman ito. I did not practice. My gosh. Um
Oh, neither did I. So this is going
toad?
to be fun.
Toad?
Huh? To-
Okay,
toad?
fine. What? So what's the how do you pronounce it?
Trot.
What?
Trot.
Where's the R?
There isn't one. It's
Huh?
French.
Tra. There's no R there. So how come there's a tra? Tra. So okay. So I will guess what that word is then. I have three choices, huh? Three
Oh,
choices. So
oh.
first choice, I think it's travel
No,
because it's tra.
no.
It's travel.
Hindi. Hindi.
Okay. Sige. Mm, maybe it's the passenger ship.
Hindi.
Hindi rin. Grabe na mahirap naman ito. Punish.
Hindi. Roof. Roof. Roof.
What?
Roof.
Roof. Uy, puro R. Wala namang R
Trot.
doon. Trot, like Trot, trot, like that.
More or less.
Is that really the spelling? Baka
That's
naman may
really the spelling.
to. Ay,
That's really the spelling.
sige, ako na. Oh, it's my turn.
Uh-oh. Here's my fail.
Okay. I'll make it big. There.
Wait for it.
So zero, zero. Wala. I don't have any score yet. You don't have a score yet.
Yeah.
So did you get
Uh,
that?
yeah, I got it. Hang on.
Yeah, I cannot hear you.
Sorry. I had a phone call coming.
Okay, try to read it.
Gulag? No.
Huh? What? First
Magulang.
try. Louder. I cannot hear.
Ah?
Louder. I cannot hear.
Magulang.
Very good. That's the right. Yeah. You said it right. Okay, so what's the meaning? So you have 1 point na. 1 point. I will make a
Hang on.
scoreboard.
Hang on. Okay, we're good now. Sound is back.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah.
Okay. Meaning
Yeah.
respect.
No.
Voila.
Next.
Not bad.
Mali, mali.
Uh, uh,
Magulang. Come on.
parents.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yay!
How did you know that?
Parents. I remember from our training. I was just like, no, that's parents. From our
Nakakainis.
list of training way back, a couple of years back.
Okay, fine.
Okay,
Sige.
here's my next one.
Diyos ko,
This
hirap
one's
ng
gonna be
friends. Ano ba yan? Whew.
this are you
Easy
ready?
naman.
This one's gonna be
Easy?
too easy.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Diyos ko, napakahirap naman ito. Paano namin naging intro yun? Wala namang R doon. Di mo ba rin sabihin silent kasi wala namang R doon. So loud. Ano ba yan? Tumatak sa ulo ko. Parent? What do you
Oh,
mean, parent? Huh?
say it in French.
I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce it. And then I will guess what's the French name.
You
Wrong.
have to. Huh?
No, you're gonna give me the French word.
It is. Parent is actually a French word.
The French word.
Yes.
So it's parent. It's not the way
No,
you
it's
pronounce
pronounced different. It's pronounced different. So pronounce it in French.
it. Okay. Let me try.
Okay lang.
Serious na lang, hindi pa masabi ng tama. Parent? The door is open. Kulit ah. No?
No.
So kanina,
How did you say it? Say it again. Say it again.
Parent?
No.
Ayan. Napakahirap naman ng French. Ayoko na. Is there any silent letter there?
Nope. Not this time.
Parent.
There. Say it again. Say it
Parent.
again. Yeah. Parent. Yes.
Parent. Oh my God. Parent. Parent ako ng bike. Parent ako ng motor.
It's exactly the way it looks. Parent.
Gusto mo kang sumali? Para matagtigok agad ako dito. I'm just fixing my cord.
Hi, Idra.
Actually, I want to try. Hindi nga pwede. Ang kulit din. So,
parent.
So,
and the
parent.
English word is?
And the English word is parent.
There you go. I told you this one was easy. This one's easy.
So I got 2 points also. Perfect.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of English words that came from the French word, and we just pronounce it different.
Okay.
There's a lot.
Okay, ako na. Sige na, ako na. My turn.
Okay.
Wait. Hihirapan ko to. Okay, here. There.
Langgam?
Correct. Galing mo naman ang pronounce. Kakainis ka. So, 3 points.
It's I told you I can read a lot. I can't. I don't know what it means.
So unfair because in Filipino language, there are no silent letter. You read
No,
the
and
way
it's
like yeah.
yeah, and like I have a lot of friends on my list that still write in Tagalog, and I still do try to read, but I don't know
Hmm.
what I'm reading,
Okay,
so it
so
makes no
you
sense.
guess now.
But but
Ulit na isang
ah
batang
ah
napaka.
mm, 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 teeth.
No?
Oh, I don't
Ha? What?
experience. No
No?
ants.
Huh?
Ants.
Yes. Did you just guess it or you Google it?
No, I'm not googling anything. I don't cheat. I actually just guess.
You're just lucky.
The GAM, the GAM kind of gave it away because long is you, right? So or
Oh
the
my gosh, ano oh,
okay.
her.
Next, here
So
this
go
one's gonna make you.
four na
This one's gonna
ikaw,
be
four, David, four,
oh
four ka, four ka, two ako.
okay
Okay? Sige.
okay. Here you go. You ready?
Hmm. Is Gavin still here? Please shout out. Please shout out. Because Gavin is good in Tagalog, so.
I know, and he will cheat. He'll send me the answers.
I know, right? Oh my God, that's again. Hirap. Ako yan napapaya dito. um, I will I will read it the way it's written. That's always the case in Tagalog, but not in French. Punir?
Try again.
Yes,
Try
punir,
again.
punir,
There,
punir.
there.
Kailangan may ginawa punir.
Yes.
Woohoo! Punir. So,
Well,
wait. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. That's it.
So, the other one is roof. And then, what's the other one nga? Parent. Ah, okay. It's the same. So, the parent is the same spelling, just different pronunciation. And then the punir. Punir. Is it really the way you say it?
Pune.
I think
The proper
puner.
proper. Yeah, the R is silent. Pune.
You're wrong. Well, you give it away, so I get the score. You
Yeah,
said, okay,
Pune.
Pune. Oh my God, ang hirap
There
naman
you
nun. Why is it different? Pune. But the spelling is puner.
It's
Pune.
French. Don't ask.
So,
Don't ask.
Pune. If I spell Pune, it's Pune. Pune.
Yeah, you have to. The R is there. It's Pune. The R is like
Pune.
really. Yeah, like the R
Pune.
is really.
Pune.
Yeah, Pune.
Pune.
The it's
Pune.
just a roll in the throat, like
Pune.
nung.
Pune.
It's like
Pune.
nang. It's a
Okay.
throat thing. So puner is the same way, but the way you said it, puner, the way you said it, that's proper. It's just for somebody that doesn't speak English or
No, I
French,
said
puner.
puner. No, I said the first
You
time
that's
I
the way
said
you
it
said
because it's I, letter I, so it's
puner,
E.
puner. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So you did say
Mm,
it correct.
I think it's prayer.
Huh?
Prayer. Prayer.
No. Hindi. Not happening.
I think it's teeth.
Huh?
Teeth?
Teeth? No.
Kala ko naman na chamba. Um, cat.
No.
Wala na. 3 choices already.
Punish.
Ha?
Punish. Punish.
Ah, yes. So punish. Hi,
Punir.
I didn't know about
Punish.
that. Hmm. Ayan. Okay. Mina. Wait lang. Okay, here you go. That's so easy.
Mango.
Wrong.
No, man, manok. Manok.
Manok. Correct. Okay.
Manok.
Okay. So what's the meaning?
Manok.
Manok. See? So easy. Manok.
Yeah. Date.
Nope. No,
Oh.
thank you. It's not a date.
Manok. Cat.
No.
Oh, I don't know then. Car.
No. Yay. No.
I failed.
So the meaning of that is manok. Manok. Manok.
Chicken.
Yeah. Chicken noodles.
Chicken.
Yeah, it's manok. Chicken. Chicken. Kind of.
Chicken.
Okay, next. I'm
Uh,
not ready for this.
are you ready?
Yes, without the silent. It's so unfair. Napaka-unfair. May mga tao pa ba, mga katropa peeps? Are you still there? Please shout out Team Velasco, Charisse, Tien, Michelle. Is Jojo still here? O wala na. You know Jojo.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Voyager.
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. Wrong.
No.
What? Hi, Michelle.
In English, you're right.
Oh, okay. So it's pronounced different in French, but same
Yeah.
spelling.
Yeah. It's pronounced
Voyager.
different.
Voyager. Naman yung French. Magkukorean na lang ako. Annyeonghaseyo. So, okay. Voyage.
Whoa! How'd you do that?
Bon voyage.
There you go. Voyage. Voyage.
So, the voyage with the
Bon,
R.
bon voyage. Bon
Bon
voyage. Mhm.
Kala ko without R yun. I thought without R, the voyage.
No, voyage.
Okay, so I know
With the
what
R,
that is.
with the R, it's voyage.
Voyage. Voyage. Voyage.
Voyage. Voyage.
Voyage. So that means travel.
Absolutely.
I
Not
know
like
because that's more English.
like I said, a lot of English words came from the French word already, or
Okay.
vice versa. So like
Okay, I'm on the game
boys.
now. 5-5. 5-5.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, next.
I'm in trouble. I'm losing.
Ha 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 ha. There
Tambelang.
you go. I
Simbahan.
can. Huh?
Simbahan.
Correct. Simbahan.
Simbahan.
Simbahan. Okay, so what is the meaning of simbahan?
That Filipino word,
Of course.
right? Because I already know this. Obviously, kasi Filipino ako.
Kasi.
What's it mean? Simbahan.
Okay, we'll answer that later.
Daddy, you have been to this place already.
Come
Oh.
on, simbahan. Make your guess.
Travel?
Nope. I-dress siya, please.
Ah! She's there too. My goodness, experience?
Next. Huh?
No?
Experience? No.
Oh.
One.
Respect.
Left. No!
Sad.
What is it?
I don't
It's a
know.
place. It's a place.
Oh, to the place?
Simba.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? I always tell you,
Oh,
let's
church.
go.
Oh,
Di
church.
ba? Simba tayo. I always tell you that when you're Simba tayo. Simba.
Mm.
Simbahan is the
Simba.
church.
Ah,
KKK.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sabi ni Mami.
Okay, so you're 6. I'm 5. Oh, come on. Go ahead. We have, ano na lang, 13 minutes left. So last na question na to. Last question, babe.
Mm.
What is it? What is it? Chuk, chuk. I cannot see it. Did you type?
Yep. It's
I don't
delayed.
see it. Okay. There. Oh, I know this. I think. Let me guess. Pole.
No.
Pola. Pole.
No. No. Say it how it's said. Spelled. Say it how it's spelled.
Poulet.
There you go.
Poulet.
Poulet. Poulet.
Poulet.
Meaning?
Poulet na ako. Meaning? Chicken?
Ah!
Because it's poultry.
Poultry. That's right.
Right?
Yes.
Because of the poultry. Poultry.
Yes.
So what we have
Yes.
in poultry? Chicken. Ay, what is the wrong? Hold on.
The word poultry comes from the French word poulet.
Poulet.
Poultry comes from the word
So-
poulet.
So what do you? So the score is 6-6. Actually,
Oh.
7. 7 ako,
Oh.
6 ka. So
Oh.
I'm still the winner.
Ah, that's good. It's good.
Okay,
The other words, I chose a few others, and I'll tell you. One of them is date in English,
okay.
but I didn't want to put it up there because it's another one like parent. Date comes from the French word dat.
That.
It's spelled exactly the same way too.
In Tagalog, that's
D-A-T-E.
petsa. Petsa.
And then prayer. Prayer was another one I picked.
Mhm.
And I can't even pronounce it in French. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to put it on there.
Okay, so to wrap up this
It's
live
Pierre,
stream, so
basically.
yeah, let's wrap it up. We have last question now coming from Michelle.
Mm.
Um, Fun fact about you guys that not a lot of people knows. Oh my gosh, that's a hard question. Fun fact.
A fun
Mm,
fact?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I don't know if a lot of people, siguro family ko alam to. My family knows. And few friends na nakasama na namin when he's here. Um, Not about, we eat a lot. Big time. Like,
Oh,
as in eat ha, when I say eat, lalo na Dave, especially David, he eats like a bull. Idris said it's like a bull. Like, he eats a lot talaga. As in, grabe. Ganun siya ko. Ang takaw niya ng sobra. Sobra-sobra. Hindi ko alam kung fun ba yun. Is it fun?
Yes, it is very fun.
But that's a secret. It's not a secret, but it's something that I think most people would do not know. David eat anything, anything. Well, not everything, but there are only few things that he won't eat,
choppy.
especially fish, yun lang. But the rest he will eat, even balot, even
Balut.
balut, balot, whatever that is. Tamilok,
Uh,
yung delicacy in Palawan. Ah, you haven't tried it, right? But anything na you wouldn't expect. His favorite
what?
food is bagoong. So, when you explain, a foreigner who loves bagoong, he doesn't, even it's stinky, he eats it. So
I
there,
like I like food. Food. That's it.
food in
Just
general,
not
yeah.
fish.
So, fun fact, do you have anything in
Yeah.
mind, fun fact about us that not a lot of people know? Parang,
Uh, Let me think. Fun fact. No, everybody knows. We
yeah,
just crazy.
yeah,
That's
I
a
think
fun fact, but everybody knows that.
everybody's like, not everybody, but people that we know and know us really know who we are. Well, I don't know. We don't really hide anything. You see, you get what you see.
Pretty
That's
much. Open books. We're both an open book and
if
pretty
he's
easy to read.
yes. So there you go. I don't know if it's fun, but but all the facts, all the facts. I think they know. They know. Maybe ano na lang, we'll share maybe secret. Oh, secret. David, he likes to buy things that are not necessary.
Like me.
Well, he used to do that most of the time. Like he likes to go on Kijiji and buy so many stuff that he doesn't really need. So when we when we when when we were married na, I tried to stop him. Like I told him to tell me first before he buys something. It's not that
I, I have a
I'm
buyer's
controlling.
addiction.
Yeah, it's not because I'm controlling him to spend money. It's just that I'm making him realize. I will interrogate him if he really needs that and if when does he need it because he has a lot of stuff that he bought from KGG and then it's just there in the house sitting and he's not using and he has this mindset that this is discounted. I'm gonna need it sometime. Sometimes when is there sometimes? So there. So I think he has already improved that. Um, yun. That's that's his
Yeah,
one of
I
that I
only
look.
buy things when I need it. I only buy things when I need it now, and sometimes not at all.
Yeah, not at all. Sometimes I would say, no, I don't think you don't need it, so don't buy it. Just save the money. Mm.
Right,
Ako din
right
naman
now,
eh.
the only thing I spend money on now is stuff for work, and that's my tools and stuff and equipment that I need.
Mm-mm.
And sometimes they're not cheap, but there's nothing you can do when you're trying to start your own small business here.
Mhm.
You need what's necessary.
Ano pa? What else? What else? Facts that people don't know about us. Um, Facts. Anything in mind?
I was gonna say I snore.
That's pretty common. Uh, we love to drive.
uh, what
David
else?
loves motorcycle. He
We
likes
have our own
he likes
Oh,
it. He likes to
yeah.
drive all day long, and he drives very fast. I don't like that all the time.
Yeah,
Mm,
I love to drive.
yun. What else? Fact, fact.
It'd be great to have a job that I could just drive all day.
Gusto niyang maging habal-habal driver.
Any other fun facts? Let me think.
Maybe you would tell them about your hobby when you're here. He likes to be a habal-habal driver. Alam niyo yung
Yes,
habal-habal? Yung nagda-drive ng motor tapos maghanap ng parang yung mga angkas.ph ganyan-ganyan. Pero siya
my
syempre hindi naman
hobby,
siya.
my
So,
my fun fact.
love.
Uh-oh. Yeah, she's stuck. But anyway, yeah, hubble hubble. I seen some guys doing it, and then I was just like, "What are you doing?" And talked to them, and took a couple rides, and they were like, It's like a taxi on a motorcycle." So it was like, okay, I wanted to try, and I tried it, and it was okay. It's fun. You get to meet a whole bunch of people.
Mm. Tapos I will tell them a story about the habal-habal
Come on,
So
unfreeze.
when
There it
he
is.
is here,
It's freezing up
when
right at
he's
the end.
here, he drives. So I go to office. So we drive motorcycle going there. And in the afternoon, he goes for a ride. So sometimes merong napapagkamalan siya na yung naghahabal-habal. Actually, nag-try talaga siya maghabal-habal, which is I don't like, but he wants to try it. Sige, sige, pinagbigyan ko ng ilang beses. So sumasakay. There were times that hindi kasi naka-helmet, 'di ba? So hindi talaga siya nakikita ng mga passengers. Pagsakay sa kanya, hindi alam na foreigner siya, gano'n. So pagdating dun sa destination, when he takes off his helmet to get, to talk to the passenger is, they get surprised na foreigner yung naghahabal-habal. So ang nangyayari, merong iba nagpapa-picture. They request for a picture with you. So, lagi siya. Hindi siya on time. But anyway, so there you have it. I think he doesn't hear me at all now. So we wanted to say thank you guys for tuning in, for joining us in our
I
live.
it's just it's
Hindi ba pala siya tapos?
it's choppy. The internet connection is very choppy.
You're late.
Mm-mm.
So this is kind of a awkward.
upwards.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm gonna remove him for now. So guys, thank you. Tinanggal ko na siya. Sorry naman. Tanggalin ko
crazy
na yung question
father.
ni ano.
You removed my crazy, crazy, crazy
Um,
father.
okay, he's back. There.
Yeah.
So there was a delay, a long delay on your end. I was already saying goodbye to everyone, and you were just starting to answer questions.
Yeah, like it was getting real. It was really, really choppy. So I just turned it onto my data instead. So
Yeah. So yeah, it's almost done. We are already in 2 hours. So thank you guys for tuning in, for joining us in our live stream, and I hope you guys had a fun um, with the talk, with what we have talked about, and you have also learned few things from us. I hope that our experience also give you some insights, or yun, sana may napulot din kayo, 'di ba?
okay, thanks for joining. I was excited to be here and co-hosting with Chris to this morning. So it'll be maybe sometime we can do something else in the future. You can, yeah, that's it.
David, there's a message. Michelle said, "Don't be a stranger, David." So you have to um, be more in connection with everyone. Antayin daw ni Ate Christine, Ate Michelle, yung message ng landlord ni David. Pag-usapan natin yan, mga kapatid. Mag-usap-usap muna tayo bago tayo tumawid sa mga ganyan. So guys, thank you so much. Maraming salamat, and I hope you guys have fun listening and talking to us. Yun lang. And we hope to see you again. And maybe one of these days, again, we'll do another live stream with David. So if you have more questions and more whatever, maybe we'll do a challenge next time. So fun, diba? So we'll do that. Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
Bye bye.
day. Enjoy your weekend.
Take care.
Charisse, thank you for having this live stream all on me. Next week, maybe we'll do another one with Charisse. Thank you guys. Have a good night. A good night for me. Bye
Have a good
bye.
day, guys. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.